Good morning to you. We're coming to you from this sidewalk. Toby Dog, Toby Dog Walk, Wednesday morning. Hey, we're already stopping to clean up. It's blue bag time already this morning. First thing, we gotta clean up after Toby Dog. Good morning. We're dealing with our blue bag challenge already today. There we go. Now we just got to deal with that. Good morning. Hey, Anastasia Blessed. Welcome. It's already blue bag time this morning. Well, it's double blue bag. Toby's going again. Toby is going again. I'm glad I bring so many bags. He's just full of poop today. Hopefully we don't time anybody out while I'm picking up poo. Dang, Tobe. I'm full of it today. Wait. Wait. Hold on. Almost. There we go. Okay. There we go. Now we got it together. Good morning, everybody. Anastasia, good morning, Titlepro and Toby. Hey, Anastasia, what's new today? You have started with the blue bag. Yeah. Well, yeah, I just, we walked a couple of blocks and I said, okay, I guess I'll turn on the live stream, and sure enough, that's when he had to go. We're walking on the wrong side of the street. Come on, Toby, let's cross over. We're on the wrong side, buddy. Leo, namaste, sister. Hello. Good morning to you. Harley Hughes is in the building. Not Jethro Tull. And absolutely buy no goose poop today, Tobes. Exactly. No, we're just gonna do a south end walk to the south end and back. How's it going today, Harley Hughes? Not Jethro Tull. How's it going? How's everybody this morning? Whoa, Toby, don't forget to hit that thumbs button, please, fam. Yesterday we got a bundle of thumbs. Another day. It's nice out today. 61 degrees when we walked out the door. There's going to be a high in the upper 70s today here, with rain coming in this afternoon. They're calling for like a 60% chance of rain this afternoon for several hours. I didn't see any clouds on the radar, so we're safe this morning. The dogs are already talking to Toby. We just walked past the house with the 3 border collies. Not border collies, I'm sorry. Aussie Shepherds. The 3 Aussies. Nice looking dogs. Yesterday we went to a dog training class. We haven't been forever. We went to the Tuesday night confirmation drop-in class. It's like next town over, west. 2 towns over west. We took one of the junior handlers with us from Toby's dog school. Uh, and that junior handler brought one dog with her, and people met us at the training place with another dog. She handled two dogs yesterday. She's the junior handler that started out with Toby. She didn't start out with Toby. I mean, Toby started out with her. She's got all kinds of ring. She's got 10 times the ring experience at her age as a junior than I have gotten in the last couple of years with Toby. She's got at least 10 times, probably 20 times the ring experience. She grew up in her mama's dog show lady. You know what I mean? That's how it seems like that's the most successful dogs that I see. The people with their dogs winning at the dog shows are the ones that grew up in it. The ones that their moms or their grandmas were dog show people. And that's how they grew up, showing in the rings as a little kid. Come on. And they're breeding their own lines of dogs. But my dog people, they don't breed. They don't breed. They say it's too much work. They've got a pipeline to the best puppies. So they buy puppies, show puppies. Poor Aussies can't walk with Toby. You know, you don't see I mean, we always see people coming walking their dogs. But I gotta say, from what I mean, I don't know how educative a guess it is. It's probably just a guess, but man, I gotta say, like 90% of the dogs, they don't get walked. I think like 90% of the dogs, they get let out in the yard and that's it. Because I've never seen, no one's ever crossed past my house with those 3 Aussies, you know what I mean? That I've seen. I think most dogs don't get to go anywhere. They just hang around the house, bark in the yard. Come on. A lot of the dog show people, they do all kinds of things with their dogs. More than just the dog shows. They do all kinds of agility and Come on. Yuck, there's a squirrel Toby didn't chase. That squirrel was smucked. It almost looked like 2 of them. They're flat as a pancake. Toby didn't chase that one at all, did he? Toby would get to do agility, but I can't run around. And the junior handler's too busy. She said to bring him on down, sign him up for the class, and she'll run him on agility nights, but she's starting her senior year in high school and she's going to be too busy. I doubt she'll be there every week. Although I'll ask the mama. So we ran around. I broke the cardinal sin. I broke the teacher's #1 rule of class too, and I knew it. I knew I'd get in trouble for it. I took a dirty dog to class. Hey, Melanie Wood, what's going on? Dolly died, yup. Isn't that crazy? Aussie Jake's in the building. Hey, Aussie, love border collies. Yes, indeed. What's the age of Toby? Toby will be 4 years old at the end of next month. He'll be 4 years old, so he's like just a month away from French Bulldogs are the bomb, but the Frenchies. Whew. Yeah, I took a dirty dog to class and I heard about it. The teacher was like, "What? You need to bathe and brush that dog." And I said, "It's been 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks since I gave him a bath." She read me the riot act. I knew I wasn't planning on going to class to begin with. But then the junior was looking for a ride, and I'm like, "All right, I'll go." Had I had it planned out, Toby would have been bathed. But don't bring a dirty dog to class. The class is run. It's run like it's an actual dog show. It's like a dozen dog shows because we go over the same things over and over and over. And each time, you know what I mean? We line up, we stack up. She examines the dogs. We do our down and backs, and then we do the go arounds and all that. And when she gets through the whole dogs, we do a go around and a final stack and inspection, and then we start all over again, over and over and over, drilling it like drills, exactly like drills. That's what we're doing. Drilling, and each time she critiques. You know what I mean? She doesn't hold back. That's one thing about this teacher that I really, really love is she's brutally honest. She just breaks it down. She's not ignorant about it or nothing. She doesn't get a funny voice at you. She doesn't tease or nothing. She just tells you exactly what she sees and what you need to do to change it. We love Toby, says Aussie Jake. Yeah, we all love Toby. That's my boy. Toby dog. Leanne is in the building. Oh, is it Leanne? Yeah, I thought it said Leanna. Welcome. Hi, Leanne. How are you? Welcome. We're getting our walk on. Me and Toby dog. He did really good. In the first third of class, he was kind of out of sorts. But then we did really good. Our last couple, 2 or 3 go arounds. And then at the end, he was, you could see he was like over it. But I had to go 2 more times around. So we figured out a new technique to keep him when, instead of keeping a hold of the leash, I'm going to try putting a couple fingers underneath his jaw when he's stacked, when the judge is coming at him. So he'll stand up and not slouch. When you pull up, when you tighten the lead, when you lift up on the lead, he tends to slouch. So now, if I put a couple of fingers underneath his jaw, you know what I'm talking about, between the jaw bones, and that's with this hand, and hold like this, and treat out with this hand. He leans into the fingers. He leans into it to reach to the treat. So then he's stacked as good as he can be. Otherwise, when I pull up on the leash, he kind of sinks back into it. So maybe we'll get and you know, it depends on how they're standing. Exactly how they're standing is when the judge feels them up. When the judge feels them up, if they're slouching, all the bones and the muscles aren't lined up right. So the judge doesn't feel proper to the judge, where if he's standing upright and erect with his feet far enough back in front, you know what I'm talking about? This front feet need to be straight up and down. No bridging, no slouching. Then everything lines up right. His bones line up right. His muscles line up right. And the judge gets a true feel of him. He's not feeling on a slouchy dog. Does that make sense to you guys? Why is he so consistent? Hey, Minnesota's in the building. Melanie Wood. I'm from the UK. Oh, we're from Michigan. Michigan and the beautiful USA. USA. We're in the state of Michigan. And we live about 100 miles north of Detroit. Everybody's heard of Detroit. We're about 100 miles north of there. Come on. This is what we do every day. We go for a walk. We go for dog walk. Yeah. This is what we do. We go for dog walks all over town. We walk the rail trails. We walk the river walks. And we walk the neighborhoods, which is what we're doing today. Today we're going for the 4-mile hike. We're going to hike to the end of this road. Come on. Look, Polish flag, Poland flag, and USA flag right next to it. We're gonna hike out 2 miles, and then we're gonna walk back 2 miles. So we'll get our 4 miles in. Come on. And we'll be out like an hour and a half. We're moving pretty good this morning. The pain isn't paining yet. Maybe we can get through it without hurting. Does Toby like other dogs? Oh, Toby loves other dogs. Toby loves other dogs. He loves to play. He loves every dog. He wants to meet every dog. He wants to play with every dog. However, he's not a pushover. He doesn't take slights very well. You know, the sideways look or the stare. He doesn't do well with that. Once the dog pulls that on him, then he's ready to throw down. But normally he's just a calm, everyday character. It's like he moves so effortlessly. I wish I could trot along like that. Oh, he does dog track a little, doesn't he? Look at that. He's dog tracking. You know, you can breed that in and out of a dog's, the side tracking, into which side they track. I've been learning a lot. There's a lot of people like from the kennel club that have all kinds of knowledge they've been dropping on me. Yeah, you can, if the dog goes sideways, you can breed that out with a dog that runs sideways the other way. Amazing, huh? And if you take a great big dog like Toby and a little dog and breed them, you're not going to end up with medium dogs. You're going to end up with half big dogs and half small dogs or thereabouts. You know what I mean? I didn't know that. I figured that if you took a medium one or a small one and a big one, that you'd end up with mediums. But no, that's not how it works. I have that dog. Says Wayne Carroll. Wayne Carroll, what's going on, Wayne? I'm about to smoke a MJ and walk the dog. There you go. Everybody gets what they need, right? Everybody gets what they need. Where are you walking at? Walk with us. Are you a content creator? Maybe we could do a collabo walk. Do you walk every morning? I got a million questions. That'd be fun. Doing Anastasia Blessed and I did a couple collabo walks like that. And where Toby and I were walking here in the wintertime, and there was snow and ice. And Anastasia from Africa, from Kenya, she was walking through the desert there, whatever they got. What do they call that? It's not tundra. Arid land. Wait a minute, Tobes. Wait a minute. Holy cow. Toby's blowing it out this morning. We're on our third blue bag. Holy smokes. There we go. Dang, Tobes. You must have ate good yesterday, huh? Hold on a second, fam. I'm trying to deal with this blue bag here. Hold on, Toby. Holy smokes, we're filling up the... Toby then said, here, let me give you this pound of waste for you to carry. He was carrying it, and now I'm carrying it. Lucky me. He done filled that bag right up. Pretty gross, huh? I was just off work. My dog needs a walk. Oh, gotcha. And it was hot. Your place was all snow. Yeah, that was a good video, too. That got a lot of... that video got a lot of views. Everybody in our community loved it. Come on, Come on, come on, I gotta drag him. Come on, Toby. Come on, Toby dog. Come on, Toby dog. Come on. There must be girl dogs that live right around here because he always does this in these yards. He wants to get up in there. Come on now. Gonna run out of bags, I'm telling you. I've only got one left. I've got the one blue bag left and then the carry bag. You know, I've had to before. I've had to put the blue bags bare in my pocket and use the carry bag as a poop grabber. You never know. I leave the house with 4 blue bags every morning. Come on. Come on. Come. Walk, walk, walk. He wants to check stuff out. I don't blame him. What state are you in? Michigan. We are in the great state of Michigan. Come on. Come on. Yeah, now 3 now 3 are gone. We got to make it home with 1 bag left. I'm sure we will. I'm sure we will. If he goes one more time, then I doubt he'll go again after that. Come on, Bubba. Come on. Come on. Where you going? Hey, 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 hey. You know what you're doing. Come on. Look what he did. He wrapped himself. He knows better than this. Look, he's going to continue wrapping himself. Come on. Come on, you know better than that. Come on. You know better than that. Goofy boy. There was one day that he did that on purpose all morning. There was one day that he did that on purpose all morning. Wrapped himself around trees all day. Come on. Come on. Come on. He was wrapping himself around trees all morning. We got dogs barking from every direction again. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Wayne Carroll, welcome, welcome. Where are you watching us from, Wayne? Where are you watching us from? We got folks from all over the world here. All over the world. We're 3 blocks from turnaround. We're 3 blocks from 2 mile mark. Whew, we're moving right along today, Tobe. We're moving right along. We almost got our 2 miles in under half an hour. That's moving. What's the fastest running? 4 minutes? So we're walking right now, we're walking about 18-minute miles. That's not bad. That's not bad. By the time we get to the turnaround spot, that'll be another 5 or 6 minutes, I'm thinking. Hello, Krishna Creations. Namaste, sister. How are you today? Welcome, welcome. Here's the boy. Here's our boy. Here's our boy doing his thing. Wandering the streets of town. Come on. He got about a third of his breakfast before we left this morning. I give him a plate of cottage cheese this morning because I had to give him his internal medicine. What is that called? Next guard. The first few months that we had that, the first few months that I was giving him the next guard, the internal meds, he gobbled it up like a treat real quick. But then all of a sudden, One month he was like, no thanks. And I just kind of threw some peanut butter on it and give it to him. And he sucked the peanut butter off of it and spit it out. Oh man. I got worried, like, what am I gonna do? He's not so I had to grind it up. I had to crush it up and mix it in with the peanut butter. Today he got it with cottage cheese. Toby dog doesn't want to take his medicines. He takes the internal, I think it's called NexGard Plus, I believe. And it's got the bug killer in it. And it's also the worm and all that stuff medicine, his monthly meds. What do they call it? Heartworm. All that stuff, all in one. I had been fighting that internal medicine forever. Giving him the bug, what do you call it? The bug killer, the flea and tick repellent, giving him internal. I was using topicals for years, and then tried to use flea collars, but nothing was working. That was last year, and we had to switch to the internal meds, and then never had a problem again. Shatika Woods, we know Shatika Woods. How's it going today? Welcome, welcome. Is everybody connecting? Are y'all using your blue jackets with goodness? I don't know what else to say. I'm not lightheaded, but I'm a little out of breath. Yeah, use your blue jackets in good faith and go connect with everybody. If you don't have them already, go connect and then come on back and we'll keep walking some more. Wonga Lady's in the building. Hello, Toby dogs. Toby Wonga Lady says hello. Welcome, welcome, Wonga Lady. How are you today? How are you today? I mentioned you to a friend, a new YT friend. I told her to go watch Anastasia Blessed, Helen Okoye, Helen's friend from France. What's her name? La Prince, and Wonga Lady for her cooking. La Prince for her for all the staging. Okoye for all the neat things, and Anastasia Blessed for drawing the crowds. Everybody's got their specialty. Those are the people when new YouTubers are on, that's who I suggest to go see. Go watch how they do it. CJ's random guitar noise. Hey, welcome, CJ. Welcome, welcome. Look at Toby. Toby's had an itch. What do you think? Are you done already? Are you done already, boy? We'll get him a drink of water before we head back. We get Toby a drink. I can hear the train coming. I can hear the train. Wom, 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 wom. I don't know if we'll see it, but I can hear it. I don't know if that train comes to the area we walk through. It seems like the area that we see that train all the time, it's always going in the same direction. Let me think about it for a minute. Do we always see it go in the same direction? I think we always see it go in the same direction. It's always headed west, from east to west. Oh, I'm glad you're feeling better, CJ. Hopefully you're... There's the train. Hopefully you're feeling better, buddy. And it's good to see you again. Hopefully you're feeling better. And hopefully the kids didn't catch it. Good morning. Hopefully the kids didn't catch it. Yeah, he's got to have his water break. Hopefully the kids didn't catch it. Yeah, usually isn't that how it goes? When one person in the household catches it, sooner or later everybody gets sick. Okay, let's put the bowl away. Hey, we got all kinds of walkers out today. Day walkers, huh? Morning. The day walkers are out. There we go, Tobes. We got that put away. We got that put away and we're ready to go again. Are we ready to go again? First, we got to untangle. Oh, that even caught Toby's attention. That train horn. What do you think, Toby? We might run into that train in about 10 blocks, 15 blocks, if we walk that, if we get there that fast. Little Toby dog. Got it from the kids. Did they start school already? That's usually how it happens. Kids go back to school. Whoops. The kids go back to school. Next thing you know, everybody's sick. That's the one thing about kids in school, is they're catching everything. They're catching everything and bringing it home. This year, we're going to get our first flu shot. You guys get flu shots? Do you guys get flu shots? I've always fought them off. I've never gotten a flu shot, but this is the year. I was going to get one last year, and right when I decided to do it, I got sick. I got the flu. So I couldn't take it because I already got the flu. And then I just pushed it off that last year because I was already sick. This year, we're going to get it. This year we're going to get that. Never had a flu shot. Never had the COVID vaccine. I never had to do none of that stuff. I know people that have had 5, 6, 7 shots of that COVID stuff. The COVID vaccine. I never took one. Mom never took one either. Whew. Come on. I was lucky. I didn't work anywhere where that it had to have a shot, that they required it, you know what I mean? During COVID, I had to leave my industry because there was no work, and I went back to the construction job during COVID. And we still had to wear masks, even though we were up in the open air. We still had to wear masks in the 90, 100-degree heat. Oh man, talk about hell. But no, I never had to take that jab. Hi, doggy, says Daniel Hee-Ho. Hey, oh, David Hee-Ho. Oh, no, it says Daniel. Daniel Hee-Ho, welcome. Yeah, I was scared of that. I was scared of that shot. And then after the construction job ended, I had another office job. They didn't require nothing. And since then, after that, I've been working from home. Just back into my subcontracting deals. No, never had to take the shot. They got a shingles vaccine too. You're supposed to take when you get older. I'll probably get that one too. I don't know. I'd hate to take a vaccine and then catch it. Just took mine naturally. I had the COVID twice too. Exactly 3 years apart to the day. And I didn't feel bad about catching the COVID, even though I had to go to the hospital and not getting the shot, because people getting the shot were still catching the COVID, so. $23 million in the building. Looking at Toby dog. Toby dogs. My little buddy. He's such a great boy. Yeah, yesterday at the confirmation class there was a white German Shepherd. You know the German Shepherds they separate them between the regular ones, the blacks, the black and whites, or the black and browns, or black and tans. Those guys all go together, but the white ones, they treat them like a separate breed. But yeah, she raises white German Shepherds, that lady. So there was white German Shepherds. There was a Sheltie. There was, geez, I can't even remember. I can't even remember what the other ones were. Come on, Tobes. Morning. Come on. I can't even remember what the other dogs were. I'm trying to think. A Sheltie, a German Shepherd, a Border Collie, and what was that fourth dog? For the life of me. Oh, a rough coat collie, like Lassie. Just like Lassie, but it didn't have much of a coat. And of course, we got in trouble for a dirty coat. I got in trouble for. I knew it was going to happen too. That's number one rule at that dog class, for that lady's dog class, is don't bring a dirty dog to class. There's been days that I bathed him right before class, but I didn't have time this time. I washed his arms and his legs because they were covered in mud. I washed his arms and his legs, but there was no way I could wash the rest of them. You know what I mean? I got to work. I can't take time off from work to wash the dog. Come on. So we got in trouble, me and Tobe. Well, me, not Tobes. Tobe was the poor victim. He hasn't had a bath in 2 weeks. And that was the problem. I normally bathe him every week, like every Monday night. But this week, last week, he wasn't dirty. He didn't seem dirty. You know what I mean? It kind of gets to be too much at times. You know what I mean? Every week, every Monday, every Sunday, every Monday. Come on. So I let it slide and got in trouble. Hey, the advice guy, what's going on? What's good advice for today? What's the good advice for today, advice guy? White German Shepherds have a stronger bone structure. Oh, I did not know that. You know, I prefer the colored ones, the ones with the black and tans, or the mostly black ones. The white ones, to me, I don't know. They just don't do it. They seem, because the white's not white like Toby's white. Toby's white's like blinding white, and the German Shepherd white isn't white like that. It's kind of like not quite yellow like that, but it's kind of a dingy-ish white, to me anyway. But I've seen her with 3 different. She breeds them, so I've seen 3 different ones from her. They got nice structure, and they move really well. The lady's dogs, I don't know her name. Sometimes you know everybody in class, and sometimes you've just seen them before. You know what I mean? What's neat is when people from class, when you're at the dog show, and you run into people from class. That's always neat for me. We've been through the struggles together, you know. My advice for today is seek God's kingdom first, and everything we need will be given to us. Be positive and do something nice for somebody today. Thank you, Mr. Advice Guy. It'd be great if you popped in every day, dropped us some advice, dropped us something good like that. Amen. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's good advice. This is my boy Toby dog. He will be 4 years old at the end of next month. This is what we do every day. We go out and put our miles in, our road work. Today he's got, what do you call it, harness on, and the 16-foot retractable. Sometimes we'll walk with the collar and the 6-foot leash. Sometimes just the 6-foot leash with the harness. But Toby knows by the lead what's going on. When I get the kennel lead out, he knows we're going to dog show. When I get his dog show lead out, he knows it's time to work. When I get the 6-foot lead out, he knows it's time to behave. We're going to walk, but behave. And he knows when we get this out, he gets to do what he wants to do. Roam free. Roam free. Come on, let's get out of the street. I'm trying not to teach him to walk in the street, but sometimes you got to step into it when there's no sidewalk. Come on. Come on. Great advice. Great advice. Does everybody have the advice guy? I like that. We're going to pin the advice guy today, fam. The advice guy's our first pin for the day. Does everybody have the advice guy? Let's go check out the advice guy. Let's go see what he's got going on. He just dropped some good advice on us. There's got to be more. There's got to be more behind it. Let's go check him out. Make new friends. Like, subscribe. Give him some thumbs ups on a couple videos. All that good stuff, fam. When we grow, everybody grows. When one grows, everybody grows. Come on. When one grows, everybody grows. Advice guy, when we see you the next time, we give you the blue jacket. We hand out the blue jackets to everybody as soon as we see them a second time, we get to know them a little bit. We hand out the blue jackets to make it, hold on. You can tell what brand of motorcycle that is just by the exhaust. Just by the sound of the exhaust, huh? Yeah, the blue jackets make it easier to connect, you know. You could just tap on somebody's name and go to channel. Go make a new friend versus having to search for them. I know when I'm searching for people, I always end up having to look through 100 Titlepros to get to the right one, huh? Would recommend the advice guy. Met him years ago. Oh, awesome. Awesome, look at that. We got someone one of our family spoke up for the advice guy. Awesome, I like to see that. Yeah, stop by, advice guy. We're here usually Monday through Friday, with Saturdays and Sundays as bonus time. Last month or so, we've been all Saturdays and Sundays. Sometimes we make it, sometimes we don't. Now, the season's changing, so things are going to change. We've been trying to start at 6:30, but that's going to be changing now because it's going to be darker in the mornings. Midwinter we won't be on till 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, if at all, during the winter. Winter time is tough on the dog walking. We started a Bible study 3 weeks ago. It's every Wednesday night, 10 p.m. Eastern. All are welcome. You hear that, fam? All are welcome. Waya chaka. Waya chaka. Welcome. Good morning, my friend. Cool channel. Oh, thanks a lot. Toby? Toby dogs. Toby dogs. He don't listen. Hey, come on, say hi, Toby. Come on. Hey, little buddy, come here. I gotta drag him over here to say hi. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. I gotta drag you over to say hi to your fam. Here we go. Toby dogs. He's too busy. He's too busy. He's too busy, but we'll get his attention. We'll get his attention here. I got some treats in my pocket. We'll get Toby if I can find him. I got treats in my pocket somewhere. I know I got treats in my pocket. Huh. Did I lose them? Did I lose them? They might have fell out of my pocket. Toby, I don't have the treats. They probably fell out when I was digging for bags. Hold on, Toby. No, it's not in any pocket. So maybe I stuck them. Oh, here they are. Here they are. We'll get Toby to give us a trick. Come on. Come on, little buddy. Here, come here. Come here, look what I got. Sit. Good boy. Good boy. Okay. Sit pretty. Sit pretty. Yay. That's sit pretty. Sit pretty. They call that the lassie pose. With the hand up. When they sit pretty like that and put the hand up. Try again. Try again. Yay, little buddy. Yay, little buddy. That's a combination trick. You know how long that took? It happens so fast. It happens so fast. And, like indoors, he'll be a little stiffer with it. It'll look a little stronger. He's outside right now, but that took forever. I'm no dog trainer, but it took forever. Let me tell you. Dogs aren't, first of all, for a dog to sit up like that, dogs don't naturally sit up like that. You gotta strengthen their stomach muscles. That you gotta build their core up. You gotta build their core up so they can sit up like that. Because normally they'll sit on their butts. But you gotta build their core up so they can sit on their haunches like that and stay upright. So what I did is I started out holding the treats up and making him stand up on his hind legs forever, for as long as he could. And we did that for months and months and months. I make him walk on his back legs, forward, backwards, standing up. And then it took a while, but then he was strong. His belly was strong enough to sit upright like that. And then to get him to reach out, well, I already taught him how to, when you tell him shake a paw or shake, he shakes with his right hand. And if you tell him high five, he high fives you with his left. So it was just a matter of like I said, it took forever to get him strengthened up. But once he got his stomach muscles tight enough, yeah, Toby's got the washboard abs. Toby's got the washboard abs. Come on. Come on. Yeah, it's so cute. It's so cute. That's his cutest thing. That's his cutest little trick. The rest of this stuff is just basic stuff to be alive. You know what I mean? Sit, stay, lay down, roll over, all that stuff. All that's really regular stuff. So the only extra thing he does is that. That is extra. I hope everyone has a great day. It's really nice meeting everyone. I'll definitely be stopping by. Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, next time we see you, we pop you with the blue jacket. And you be one of the family right off the bat. How's that? Whew. Hey, Kathy Doherty, welcome, welcome. Hey, ho, 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 ho. Look at that, Tobe. Tobe, come here. Come here. Come here, look. Look, little buddy. Look at that. Look at that. Thank you so much, Mr. Advice Guy. Advice Guy throwing us the yellow. Yellow. Thanks so much for the super chat. We sure appreciate you. All the money that we collect through super chats, super stickers, memberships, and the buy me it's not buy me a biscuits, it's called biscuits for Toby. Like buy me a coffee. All that money we collect goes to Toby's upkeep and care. I use it so we can buy those super high dollar treats. He eats nothing but the good stuff, you know what I mean? His diet currently consists of chicken, eggs. I've cut his kibble down to about a third of what he used to get, and supplement and substituted chicken and eggs and sweet potatoes, green beans, carrots, cottage cheese, all the good stuff. Toby's eating really good. Hey, take it easy, Kathy. Thanks for coming to visit. Thanks for coming to visit. That looks nice. Look at that, Anna. Look at that, Anna. Beautiful yellow on the screen. Come on, Bubba. Come on, Bubba Louie. Toby eats all kinds of dried animal products, like the gullet sticks, the tremedia. Is that what it's called? I don't know what it's called. But all that good stuff. The fish sticks, the beef and collagen sticks, tracheas. What's the other ones? The tendons. They've got these dried tendons. I think the brand is called, it might be called Amy's or something like that. But they got these dried tendons. They're beef tendons. And you can't even break them apart. I tried to cut it in half to split the treat in half because they're $10. And I couldn't even cut it up. But Toby chewed on it for a couple days. Those are really good, those dried tendons. Toby eats really good. And we've used the money for dog show entries too. Dog show entries aren't cheap. I just paid 4 days worth of dog show entries a few days ago for our next show next weekend. Next weekend is my kennel clubs. The kennel club that I belong to is our Thursday, Friday is our days. And then we teamed up with the Genesee County Kennel Club, and they do Saturday, Sunday. We do Thursday, Friday. But anyhow, that was $150. 4 entries. 4 entries, $150. Can you imagine if you got 4 dogs? 3 or 4 dogs, and you're taking them all to the dog show? One of the ladies at my kennel club, she's got that. She's got 4 dogs entered for the next 4 days. $600 worth of entry fees. She said she mailed them in so that she wouldn't have to pay the $5 per entry. That would have been another $20 on top of the $600. So she mailed them in. I laughed about it. I'm like, if I'm sending them $600, I'm going to pay the extra $20 and do it online, so I know I'm not getting lost or missed. America sorts your footpaths out. Yeah, pretty nice, aren't they? Phil Slaya. Welcome. Did I pronounce that right? Phil Slaya. What's going on, Phil? Yeah, we got nice sidewalks. And the homeowner doesn't own the sidewalk. The property lines start back here on the other side of the sidewalk. And the city owns from the sidewalk to the curb. However, the homeowner has to maintain it. And if you want a new sidewalk, you got to, and the city doesn't see it your way. For them to pay it, you got to pay it yourself. But as city residents, we have to maintain the sidewalks in the out yards. Okay, come on. So we got to shovel the snow. Look at this one. What's that say? 1929. This sidewalk is almost 100 years old. This sidewalk's almost 100 years old. So that means these houses are about that circa that year too. 1920s, 1930s. 1929. Wow. My house, I'm two or three neighborhoods up, and my house was built in 1917. But I don't think there's anything on the sidewalks out front of my house. Hey, come on, let's go. This is where we're at, folks. If you watch the channel, you know exactly where we're at. We are right here. Geez, I was watching it doom scrolling. I think it was, I don't know if it must have been Instagram. I was doom scrolling last night, and I come across this guy. He was standing, I think he was in like Oregon or Washington, and he was standing on an exit ramp of an expressway, holding up a sign like "Help the Poor" or something sign. But he was dropping all kinds of knowledge, and it was kind of crazy. I don't know, maybe I was just delirious, but he made all kinds of sense. He said there's no such thing as the future, and there's no such thing as the past. There's only right now. There's only now. The future is just a thought. All you can do is think about the future. When you get to the future, where are you? You're in the now, right? Even if you made it to the future, tomorrow's the future, tomorrow will be now. In the past, same thing with the past. The past is just a thought, because you can't go to the past, you can't go to the future. You're always now. I don't know, it made sense last night in my delirium. When I was there doom scrolling. Happy International Dog Day. Oh, I had no idea. It is MW. Welcome, MW. Welcome, welcome. It is MW. Where are you watching us from, MW? We're in the great state of Michigan, in the beautiful US of A. We're 100 miles north of Detroit, approximately. Not necessarily small town USA, but we're not a big metropolis or anything. I think we're down to like 35,000 residents in the city. But we've got outskirts, the townships and the towns that surround us. It's all like we're like one big town, and that pretty much doubles the population of the area. So we're not sleepy little town. It's not Mayberry, but it's not Detroit. It's not Flint, and it's not Saginaw. I think Saginaw was ranked again. Saginaw is ranked again on the FBI's most dangerous cities list, like number 2 or something. Now Saginaw is ahead of Flint. Flint used to be the worst. Happy International Dog Day. I did not know. Toby, today's your day, buddy. Today's the day. Toby gets a year, though. Toby gets International Year of Toby. And it happens every year. Right, Tobe? Tobe's on holiday. On holiday every year, every day. Come on. Come on, little buddy. Come on, little buddy. I like these retractable leashes so that it's like I don't have to stop walking when he wanders off. Excuse me. I can just keep going, and the line just stretches out. But then when he's at the end of it, it's hard to deal with him. When he's at the end of it, come on. He wants to sit there and smell where some other dog went to the bathroom. We're almost home, little buddy. We just got a couple, 2 or 3 more blocks to go. This is a cool yard. We come by here a lot. They got all flowers, all wildflowers in the yard. Isn't that cool? A couple weeks ago, everything was in bloom. Yep, Tobe, we almost home, buddy. And we just hit the 60-minute mark. So we're doing good. We're right on time. We're right on time today. My only plan today is after work, I got to get Toby to the dog store so I can use the bath facilities. He sheds too much hair in the bath to bathe him at home. My drains would be plugged. So we go to the dog store. I buy the discount card. I like when sometimes they'll even give you free ones when you buy the discount card. Sometimes they'll give you the first one free. That's always a bonus. Just so I can get the teacher's words out of my head. When she scolded me last night for bringing a dirty dog to class. Oh, I felt like that. I knew I was going to get, I didn't realize, well, I knew I was going to get in trouble. We'll leave it at that. The dirty dog, Tobe. And that's just after going 2 weeks without a bath. We were in trouble for not bathing Toby. Can you imagine? I'm sure there's dogs that never get baths. Right? I'm sure there's dogs that never get baths. And I got scolded because it's been 2 weeks. Whew. When Toby's done being a show dog, he'll get a trim. He'll get the summer trim every year when he's done being a show dog, when it's not critical anymore. I'll just shave him down every year, once a year. And I'm sure he'll enjoy it. Right, Tobe? Come on. Get us run over. Don't get us run over. Has anybody got anything exciting going on today? What's going on today that's exciting for us to hear about? Me, I turned in my report yesterday morning, but I didn't send the email out till the afternoon because I didn't want any questions yesterday. I turned it in before noon, but I didn't send the email out until 4:30. Sneaky. Sneaky. Yeah, I didn't want any questions yesterday. Come on, they can call today with questions. Come on, little bud. Have you noticed YT removed the blue again? Yeah, we saw that yesterday. I wonder why they're doing that. Maybe so that people, when they got green, so that you could still see when people got green. Maybe they're making that more important than the blue, because they put the blue badge. All the moderators. Dang it! I got spider webs all over me all of a sudden. All the mods have. You guys got the blue badge after your name, and then the channel members have their stars. So they're going to go with the blue badges instead of the blue names. Oh, your name isn't even in green. That's what I thought they were going to do, was leave the members in green, but you got your star, gold star. Look at that. How long have you been member, Anna? Since we got monetized. What's that? Anastasia was our first channel member. Anastasia is our first channel member. And then I'm trying to think. You can see all our channel members on our channel page. We've got I believe we got, if you it's the second thing on the page, and the first channel member, the first 5 they got their pictures on there. And I think if you tap on that to see all, then you'll see everybody's name and picture. Yes, we have the blue badge, even in green. Oh, are you in green? I don't see green. Yep, since day one. You were the first. Wasn't Helen second? No. I'll have to look. I'll have to look. The first five were you, Helen, JD, uh, um, Creative Creations. Come on, come on, let's go. And who was the fifth? Who was the fifth? I believe it was Maria, Unfiltered Maria. I have to look. I've been first channel member at several channels. I don't know who was second. I was first channel member at Anastasia's. I was first channel member at Chuck's channel. I can't remember. There's a couple more, and I remember I give out the first gift memberships at Wamoyo's. I remember that. Oh, Toby, hold on, Tobes. Hold on, Tobes. I gotta throw something away. Holy cow, Toby lost weight today. Going to the bathroom. He filled that bag up. What do you think, little buddy? He's looking for the neighbor lady. He's looking in the neighbor lady's garden. She's got treats for him every day. Not this morning, Tobe. You might have missed her already. Oh, we made it. We made it home, little buddy. Wee-hee. Woohoo. Tired as tired is. Oh, Ideal Eileen, there you go. Yep. I forgot about Ideal. You know, she applied. I believe it was in July. She got demonetized. She's got over 50,000 subscribers. She got demonetized. She reapplied in July and got monetized again, got remonetized. And the very next day they took it away. So she's demonetized again. That's insane. And YouTube told her reused content. But they won't tell. YouTube will tell you they'll give you a vague answer or reason, but they don't break it down and tell you exactly what it is. You got to go through and try to figure it out. So she said she's gotten rid of all kinds of videos and shorts. She's deleted tons and tons of stuff, but she can't figure out what they're talking about. She can't figure it out. And it's like, man, if you go to deleting, you're going to delete stuff that probably didn't have any problem with it. You know what I mean? I don't know. We did some deletions last summer too, and I feel like I shouldn't have did it. We deleted some videos, and then a bunch of our overnight, the long 12-hour live streams, we broke them down to 5 minutes or 10 minutes. And a couple of them I wish I still had in the long form. Oh, well, y'all behave. Y'all be cool. I don't know who was second. Y'all behave and be cool, and we'll catch you tomorrow. Thanks for coming by. We surely appreciate you, and we surely appreciate the advice guy dropping a super chat on us. That was awesome. That was great. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, please think about it and do it before we leave. We're about to say goodbye here. Time to get to work. Time to feed a dog. Toby dog, you ready for some food? Are you ready for some breakfast, little buddy? Breakfast. He already had part of his breakfast with his medicine this morning. He got his cottage cheese. So now now I got to feed him the rest. feed a cat. Did you get a good walk, Toby? Are you tuckered out? Now he'll go out, so he'll eat, and then he'll go hang out in the backyard till noon, 1 o'clock. And then he'll come in and crash hard. He sleeps hard either under the desk or alongside my chair. He'll sleep super hard for hours and hours. Same thing with the cat. The cat will crash out. And then it's funny because you can move that cat around and he doesn't even open his eyes. He'll be crashed out, all sprawled out, and you can move him out of the way or whatever. He doesn't even open his eyes. Y'all behave and be cool. We'll see you next time. Peace out. And behave. Behave. We'll see you on the streets, everybody. Y'all behave.